just about to wrap up the card draws for full 10. And we have a new guest on the commentary.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Julie.
Hi, Julie.
I commentated full 7.
And I commentated in the last pool, so I guess we're like commentating together now.
Yeah. Wonder how that happened.
I mean, like, I didn't rig the schedule. I just made it.
Yeah, you rigged the schedule. You just admitted to rigging the schedule.
What's the difference?
Oh boy. Who do we got up here? Can you turn my volume down a little?
What?
Thank you.
Is that good?
That was good. Yeah, that's good.
I'm lowering my volume a little bit. Okay. All right, we got jijon and dlim. So we were looking. So some of them have filled out our commentary response sheet. All 4 of these players put that they play at round 1 Burbank.
Popular
So
spot.
like,
It's the happening spot.
it's like it can't really get more local than this if they all put that arcade as their main one.
It's a great arcade to play at. I played there 3 weeks ago.
Although someone was saying the Burbank pads weren't great, but like pad conditions always are like not consistent. You know?
Ooh, we have a violent pick here.
Wait, this is like
Blew my mind,
like,
ESP.
this is in line with what Dlim would pick because he one of his strengths is like gimmicky, like plan cards. Like he has like 3 or 4 greats on Pluto, ESP.
It appears they both pocket picked against each other. So this is going to be super fun.
And what Jijon said was that his favorite DDR song and chart is AI. And look what he pocket picked is AI.
Wow. Not predictable at all.
You know, in the last pool, we were doing a WoW counter. And every time someone says WoW, they're supposed to take a shot. So you had the WoW, you counted for the first WoW.
Wow.
Oh, that's number 2.
This is a great chart for chart knowledge check.
Oh my god.
Chart knowledge check.
Okay.
Because of the changing speeds of the gimmick.
Okay, I mean, there's like an inside joke of me roasting or like violently talking downplaying chart knowledge, but I mean, like, I learned later that I was not correct. Well, not completely correct. And here's your slowdown.
Looks like Dlim's pretty much running away with this right now. Still a little bit of song to go, though.
I'm about like 80 EX. Oh my god.
But Dlim's just streaming marvelously right now.
And yes, this is a classic soda banger.
It is indeed a banger.
The cute crossover at the
takes it by 90. That was a very violent pocket pick.
I mean, I kind of like, okay, so D-Limp's last pocket pick, I think in the last tournament was Neutrino Expert. So like, I kind of expect him to pick some kind of gimmicky 16 if I were to play against him now. And blew my mind, ESP just happened to be.
The best tournament strat is to just play all the songs nobody likes and pick them. It's pretty brilliant, actually.
I mean, is that what you did for your pocket pick?
No, my pocket pick, I woke up not knowing what I was going to pocket pick. And I picked one that, so I was playing a poolmate that's a close friend, I picked one that I thought we were about evenly matched on. For fun.
Yeah.
No serious thing.
And I mean,
I'm just here for the vibes, really. It's not that I didn't want to get on my pool, but I like having fun.
I mean, the nice part about choosing a pocket pick, you could approach it in different ways. Like if you want to have fun and you want to like vibe with your opponent, you can do that. And also just like be violent with your picks, with the Blew My Mind. You can also just pick your favorite song.
Yeah, like Jijon just picked his favorite song.
Yeah.
And you know, this is at this level of play, this is going to be a shootout, a marvelous shootout.
And fun fact with Jijon, he got his first 16 TFC before Boba Cup. So whether it was this one or not, very possible. He had like, I think he had like one miss on his card.
Still holding the piff too. This is the soda set.
It is.
A pair of soda songs.
But this match is very close so far. Comes down to like the MA battle, one of those cards.
Yeah, it's very, very close.
Why did this happen? I don't know. You got cursed with no soda charts, I guess.
Still holding it up by 22.
Oh. Fun fact with dlim, speaking of PFCing, because I was like reading the spreadsheet, dlim got a 17 PFC before the 16 PFC. I realized this. It was possession PFC.
Wow.
But definitely like an MA type 16, and looks
still
like.
Still holding on to the fifth.
Oh,
so close!
There was no commentators curse on. I did not say anything.
I mean, I did, but it was a long time ago.
36-1.
That was incredible.
That MA is really great.
That is nuts. That is a pocket pick from all time. Wow.
That's your third wow.
That is, I mean, the level of play is so good right now. For someone to just go and pip a 16 in a tournament.
I mean, makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, like the pocket picks against each other. You know, dlim winning by pretty dominantly with that 90EX. And also just like almost PFCing on command, like potentially that was his first 16 PFC. So like, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I mean, like, pocket picking is really interesting with strategies. Like, some people pick something that's incredibly violent, and like, good chance that a lot of people don't play it. And other people just pick whatever they can like lock into, and just murder their opponent on, even if it's really easy. They're just gonna be better no matter what. So it's really interesting seeing how people strategize that. I mean, I didn't strategize anything.
I mean, like, I think it also is opponent dependent too. Like these players by now have played multiple tournaments against each other, and a lot of them are rivaled with each other. So they'll see like certain, money scores on, certain folders.
Right.
And then based on their like lower scores or charts they haven't seen in a long time, they'll just choose that pocket pick on that rival just because they haven't played it in a long time. All right, so we have Love You More. Oh, shout out to Croissant. There's another soda song.
Wow.
Like, why weren't you here? It's like you may as well.
Croissant, you cursed your commentary stuff. This one's a banger.
Third soda song in two matches.
It's interesting the draw. Look at some of the things they decided to veto.
They all make sense.
They all do make sense.
Like, Prey has a lot of jacks in it. Max 300 Super Max Mix has a heavy stream. And this is a very enjoyable chart, if I'm being honest. More soda. Yeah. I mean, nothing can be better on a stream than like listening to some great soda music and like some great ass DDR and some great commentary.
Absolutely. Oxfordvalley just continuing tearing it up.
This is his fourth pool, by the way.
I know. Yeah, it's his fourth pool. I commentated on his first pool, then I went to dinner, came back, and he's still at it. And he's not just...
you got the step jump too. I remember messing that up so much.
Yeah, he's not even showing any signs of wear. He's still beasting.
Yeah.
Holding a lead right now.
It's like one of those things, like if we watch other sports and we talk about being on a heater, like being in the zone, that's what Oxfordvalley is doing. It's like if we had a player of the tournament, it's pretty much Oxfordvalley at this point. Like if you go up 3 pools.
And just still doing magnificently.
Yeah.
He's just taking this one.
Yeah, not just holding his own, but like winning against players that like maybe on paper had more complete holders or like more complete PFCs. You know, it just goes to show you like adapting to tournament play is super important when you want to compete well in tournaments.
And Sinker's doing great too. It's just
Yeah.
they both show they know the chart. They got the stops.
Oh, these crossovers here are a little bit tricky though. And this last stream,
That's nuts. That's
wow,
absolutely nuts.
that's pretty
takes
dominant, like 80 EX.
it. And his fourth pool.
And under 100.
Triple A. One miss.
Jesus.
This is
Inner
really good.
PhD kicking in, going X Games mode. We gotta find a nickname for Oxfordvalley.
Oh,
I
you
wonder
wanted
if
a
one will
nickname
stick.
after this. Everyone's just gonna know who he is.
Yeah.
He's the ensign of this tournament.
Oh, you mean like the last card tournament?
Yes.
Yeah.
Got Oversoul being picked.
Pool Valley. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, but relatively straightforward, level 15. Like a couple streamy parts. Relatively easy to get Marvelouses on, but it's the sync's a little late on it. So. And I would just try to lock in on the 8th notes for the sync. It looks like pretty close so far, but it's still very early on.
Yes, indeed. It is 11 p.m. We still have one more pool after this.
And these off-rhythm triples get a little tricky with the 2 yellows sequentially. Yeah, here in particular, it gets a little tricky to figure out the rhythm. But
Thinker's
it's
really keeping this
yeah.
close, though. It's only down by 2 or 3x
Yeah.
right now. And it's
yeah,
tied.
it's a tie right now. Yeah, and really anything can happen in the second half. Like that, like you get a good, and then it like could completely change the way the match goes. Like that good could have like accounted for the match. Like that's how close it is right now.
Are you jinxing it, Alex? Is what you're doing
Well,
now?
no, I'm trying to do a fulfilling prophecy. See? The back and forth match. That's what we want to see.
This is what we want to see, yeah.
And yeah, the lead changed just now.
Gonna come down right to the end.
And this run could like determine it. One last run.
Dang.
Okay, yep.
Wow. That was bonkers.
Wow, a 2-0.
Bonkers. 5x win by Oxfordvalley, who cannot be stopped on his fourth
Bro.
pool right now.
Fourth pool.
That was pretty close. Sinker put up a fantastic fight. Like nothing to shrug at.
You know,
He pulled a 993 money score.
Sometimes like people question whether like someone should have been seated at a higher pool if like they perform like go on these heaters. Honestly, like in a lot of cases, they just go on a heater. It's literally like they locked in. They're adjusting so well to the pad that like they're really consistent. Oxford Valley probably has really good chart knowledge on top of this. So
Yeah, it was just it looks like he's playing dlim in the next match, and he's using his pocket pick on Vanquish the Ghost ESP.
I think this interesting choice actually. Because dlim is also someone that is very familiar with gimmicks. There are a couple crossovers, and there are a couple of those awkward like candle type patterns. Who knows? I think it could be anyone's like match.
We want to see some good ass DDR, right? Some nice close matches.
Aaliyah mistake on leg 3, yeah. He went up like 3 pools as well, right?
Alright. This should hopefully be a great match.
Well, now it's not soda, but it is a tag
Some
song.
tag time.
Yeah. Their money scores are close. Could be an indicator of like a close match, actually.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
And we see Oxfordvalley rocking the 805 crew. Shoutouts to the 805 crew as well. Like every time like a tournament happens in their local area, they always show up with something. Like they bring signs. Like you see all the colorful signs. There's a member of the 805 crew that like always makes signs for them like a week before the tournament, and they always make shirts like shirt designs too.
It's
so,
adorable.
yeah.
This is what we like to see. The
Well, I mean, it's like
grassroots DDR community.
it's such an important component of like grassroots where it's like these small like local sub-communities like coming together for like, even like a local tournament like this.
Yeah. Both players doing pretty well on these slow runs.
Yeah. Those runs are like difficult too.
Oxfordvalley holding a small lead, but
Yeah.
plenty of song left to go.
Yeah. That 5-note pattern is really awkward too. This was Oxford's pocket pick, so I guess we would kind of expect kind of like a slight lead or like a...
How many pocket picks does this man have prepared at this point?
I mean, they've all been different.
I mean, if he makes it through pool 11, he has like the night to come up with some more, right?
Are we fulfilling a prophecy here? Let's see if he makes it up to pool 10 and then gets to pool 11 and then plays tomorrow.
Bruh.
God, how many songs would that be? That'd be like, wow, full
Incredible.
combo. That's my 1 mile counter.
There's like, this is
A triple A.
nuts.
I can't even triple A this like all the time. But like, they almost both triple A'd it too. And that fast slow rate, I think that sometimes the fast slow ratio tells you like whether someone has a good knowledge of the sync. And that fast slow ratio is very even.
Very even. More tag.
Yeah.
More tag.
Yeah, so a wig, it's a very like straightforward level 16. Lots of like 16 note runs. It does play to dlim strengths where like he plays like ITL stamina. He'll be able to play like if he trains for stamina, he'll play like ITL 17. So this is probably in line with one of his strengths.
Yes, Oxford started at pool 7. I commentated pool 7 and left and came back, and he's still here.
Yeah.
And he's beasting right now.
This is like one of the few chill parts of the chart, and then it just keeps going and going. And right there, that's where it starts.
Oh, don't worry, the seeding team is taking up. He really he's on a heater right now. He's pulled out some pretty close ones. And he's just been executing really well on like gimmick charts as well.
I mean, that just goes to show you like getting good technique on, like having like a lot of different techniques in your arsenal and being well-rounded. Whether it's gimmicks, whether it's crossovers, laterals, stamina charts. Like those are really important in a format like this with hard draw.
Dlim is locked in
Yep.
right now, just completely locked in.
I mean, like I really want to see. Okay, I didn't curse it. I all I said is really want to see something. That didn't count. I'll count that as a half. What? Ah. Maybe it's one grade. I'll accept one grade. Like we got like a one miss. 2 or 3. Alright. But dlim looks like he's gonna take this.
You can tell
chart.
he's pretty strong with this hit.
Yep.
That is fantastic.
Very,
huge win by dlim.
Very, pretty dominant performance, but yeah, it's 3. Jesus. 3 grades. But almost a triple A from Oxfordvalley, so I would be happy with that, like being close to PR.
All right.
Oh man.
Like,
Someone was
peering over
repping the
other
DDR
screen.
towel for a split second.
I'm trying to see what the next round is.
Oh yeah.
Can't remember.
Let's see what it is.
Let's see what
Sinker and jijon. And then, ooh, look at that. Ooh, pocket pick.
Oh boy, Roppongi D.
yeah.
That is a choice. That is a violent choice.
And Paranoia Hades ESP.
Damn.
Like there are
That's
a
all
lot
I
of
gotta say is damn.
there's a lot of straightforward charts in there, and you decide to pick Hades. This is a 13 to 16, and then you pick a 16 that's pretty difficult, and then you have like a very like technical and gimmicky 15. So
I
they're
mean,
definitely giving you like good content to watch. So
absolutely.
shout out to these players for like wanting to be competitive and like competitive gaming. That's what I see in this draw. So
You can tell everybody in this pool is really pushing.
yeah.
Really pushing. Angry, raging mad.
I mean,
set.
even like the last set, I think someone pocket picked ace for aces, like Ando, and like he'll pick that like he's picked that in multiple tournaments. Oh, Ando, I see him right there.
Cannot see him.
Ando's right there in front of you.
Yeah, but like
They can't.
they cannot see
Okay,
him.
okay.
Yeah. It's gonna be super fun. Buckle up, guys.
So,
We're gonna
interesting
hit the
background
craziest
thinker.
Roppongi.
So one of his DDR rivals is playing in the same pool as him. So it's dlim. So
Nice.
I think they're gonna play against each other pretty soon. And dlim, for one of his rivals, picks Sinker.
That's when you know the pools. The,
I mean,
the
like-
pool shook out a little bit.
Well, I mean, that's how you know, like, they should be, like, in the same pool.
Shout out to rivals, because rivals just push you
Yeah.
real hard.
And shout out to Haruki for having the knowledge of being able to see these people as well.
All right, let's go, Roppongi D.
So. There's actually, like, a chart dlim is also good at, too.
Everyone's
Oh my
favorite
God.
Roppongi, right, guys? Everybody's
Everyone's?
favorite one.
Is it yours?
Absolutely not. No.
Okay.
I haven't had
there-
time to make friends with Roppongi D yet.
I mean, there's actually a place where you can turn on Sudden Plus on this chart. Interesting that they're both not using it though, but I think it might be because they didn't think of a strap. Maybe they didn't think of a strap for it. But man, reading like at a slower scrolling speed like this, also very important for tournaments because of a situation like this.
Oh,
And knowing
really?
the stop.
Oh, really? Yes, it's a great lesson. Reading slow is an interesting skill that a lot of people do not have these days.
Hey, we were playing. You were the one playing no X, 1X no bar, and you're like, oh, it's a useless skill. And you see, like having to play like close to 1X.
There we go. We got some Southern Plus action
there we
going
go.
on.
That's a strat. That's a proper strat. Okay, I take back what I said. I knew there was. I guess I should have mentioned that he was turned on and off Sudden Plus somewhere. So. Stop.
Sinker's really just driving this
But
one.
I think it's clear that jijon also knows the chart pretty
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Because he's not like super behind. It's still within 100, which I mean, that's still really good for like having a decent amount of knowledge. So
Dang. Very nice nice from both competitors.
Done and plus
Sinker
with Judge.
takes it.
Only 3 misses. Yep. I mean, that's why it's his pocket pick. Right?
That was definitely did his pocket pick then. All right, where are we going now?
It was another pretty violent pick. It's Hades. Yeah,
yes,
Hades
that's right,
expert.
Hades.
Yeah.
Dang. These sets are so exciting.
I mean, like, this is a song in the with a skull in the background. Like, you play this on Halloween and it'd be pretty appropriate because it is a scary song and it's a scary chart. But yeah, very technical chart. Places where you need to do jumps, foot switches. There's a slowdown in the middle. At the end, there's like ambiguous crossovers. Man, this is a pretty violent pick overall. And the sync on this chart too is well, it's pretty off sync actually. Ooh, and interesting strat playing this on left. I figure there's a lot more double steps to do in it.
What's going on left?
Yeah, so like you'll see sinkers playing this on left. Yeah, probably a lot more double steps in it. I would not like doing it personally. It's just not my cup of tea to like want to double step these like singleton crossovers. Jijon with a sizable lead already with like about 40 EX at the moment. Playing the chart like at the standard chart and with a full combo so far. And here's your slowdown. And these very like tricky 12-mil runs that also have crossovers in them. And with foot switches for gallops. It's an emo paranoia.
Oh, we got a spin from Jijon. And he kept his combo. That's what you gotta do. You gotta put a spin somewhere where it's not expected. Get a good crowd reaction.
I mean, like the chart can kind of like command you to do it.
But he did it in a tournament.
Yep.
And that was mad.
Style points, I mean, who's ahead? Oh.
Good try. Woo! And Jijon takes it. Goes to show you how kind of evenly matched these guys are.
Yep, it's 1-1.
And how they know each other mostly.
Yep.
It's always interesting when you have a pool of people that know each other.
And you know their strengths and weaknesses, and you also know like what they would enjoy playing or what would a violent pick be for them, and you know how consistent their MA is.
Yeah, agreed. So let's see what's going on. Who is next? Who is coming up next? It looks like
Jijon, Oxfordvalley.
Oxfordvalley. Oh, see, something's coming back.
Yep. Chart coming back for a second time in this pool.
Awake. Yes. So we get to see Awake run again. And we also see a more slow reading. We got Avenger DSP chosen by Oxfordvalley. Yeah.
What's up?
This is going to be a nice set. We get to see more stamina with Awake, and then we get to see a lot of jacks in Adventure.
And crossovers. Or you could double step them, but 200 BPM, 8-note double step.
I just want to see how great everyone slow reads. I love watching people slow read.
Yeah.
is what is it, like a useless skill, as I said once.
You said.
I said it was a useless skill, and Alex got on my case for it. Because I am I'm a former 1x no bar player.
I mean, you also picked in another tournament, you picked DDR Megamix because most of the chart you had to play at a certain scroll speed, so like...
I actually played Avenger DSP at Guildhouse and won it. Because slow reading. It's Timur awake. Let's see whose stamina's better.
Didn't Oxford like also play this in a different match? That's
so all the card draws are being done at the same time early on.
So my opinion on I would try to stay away from, well, maybe not. It's interesting because Oxford played this against dlim, but at the same time, you're also thinking about the strat of like, oh, maybe this person isn't as good at stamina charts, so I'm just gonna pick it.
Yeah,
but that might have just been the primary thought. But he didn't also vetoed Panic Holic, which is another stamina 16.
Also vetoed Horatio CSP. Someone vetoed Horatio.
But if we think about jijon's like potential PFC was AI, which relatively there's some stamina in it, so
yeah. jijon's just screaming marvelouses as well as Oxfordvalley.
Yeah.
It's pretty close right now.
And actually, what's also very interesting, but like a very niche thing, is that this is probably Oxfordvalley's like plus counter from 2 matches ago.
Right.
And he's plus on it.
Yeah.
Right.
So this actually happened in Pool 7 where Samurai Shogun Master Ninja was picked twice. So interesting seeing a competitor upscore because they play the same song
pool,
twice within the same pool. Right.
Well, Oxfordvalley is leading, so
he's
like
starting to pull away a little bit.
Yeah.
There's still lots of songs.
Yeah, we're like just over halfway, so. Gallop. Run. It's still pretty close.
You can really tell though that Oxfordvalley's locked in.
Yeah.
I think but jijon's really catching up.
Ooh, that pattern just like got the lead completely.
The lead is swapping
and
now.
It turned around at that one run.
That one run made a whole difference.
I think you cursed Oxfordvalley. You're like, oh, he's locked in.
jijon takes it.
You're like, oh, Oxfordvalley is locked in. No, like, and then he just lost out.
Sir, excuse me. I mean, Oxfordvalley's been like ripping for 4 pools.
12 grades and a AAA and under 100 perfect. Very nice run from jijon, by the way.
Very nice run. Now we are going to the 14th folder. Avenger DSP.
Wait, Oxfordvalley also
played.
Oxfordvalley played this too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Do you see a score? Well, oh, maybe not in the tournament. To be fair.
Let's see who is better at flow reading and jacks.
Yep. I think I kind of just learned. I mean, like, it's a pretty controversial chart in a sense, like whether people enjoy playing it or not.
I love this chart.
I mean, I had to learn to like it actually. Yeah, with the 8 mil crossovers in the beginning, those are actually fun to execute.
Oh yeah.
The 100 BPM slowdown, you have to like remember there's like a run with 2 different places with jacks, and then of course a well-known end run with like 200 BPM jacks. So very technical, but I'd say like great song by Yu Sao.
Oh, the song is it's an absolute banger.
And
second stage.
All right, let's go.
Here comes
it does start pretty straightforward, so you can try to lock in on the sync, and you could go step on those freezes if you wanted to. Some 8 notes to start here. And these are the crossovers we were referring to.
They're very easy to see when they're scrolling so slow.
Yeah. It's like it's almost like the card's forcing you to play on 1.5x unless you want to read out 1200 BPM or something.
Right. Or you've memorized the jacks, the whole jack section, which I don't think many people do for this chart.
I mean, we see Chris for Life sometimes, like he'll play Healing Division on like 3.5x because he'll like memorize the gallops at that just to like ever see a chart.
Right. But this is not really like a tournament meta song like that.
Yeah.
Here we go, the 100 BPM part.
Yep.
We got some real tight jacks.
And that 16-note run, ooh, Oxfordvalley like nailed that.
Nailed this. He is really running away with this. He's up about 90x.
It's about 100 now, a little more than that. And this goes to show you again Oxfordvalley's strengths of gimmicks and slowdown.
He's a very well-rounded player, as he's definitely showing this. Alrighty, we're getting to the fun part.
Yep.
Couple more jump.
Ooh, was there a sudden plus?
And
I guess they, no?
right, here we go, some jack time.
And that chart execution by Oxfordvalley. And also an up score on his previous floor. He's
just ripping on this chart. This is the done deal. Great job, Oxfordvalley.
It is 1-1 though, so
it is
like
1-1, yes.
we'll see the point counter on the pool. What are your thoughts on like keeping the like EX record for a tournament? Like I could not do that. Like the plus and minus counter?
Oh, the pacemaker.
Yeah, the pacemaker.
I do not have any of the pacemakers turned on. I don't know. In general, I think I used to play a lot with pacemakers with my Life 4 rivals, and I just turned them off. Oh, let me give you my finger. And here is the charger. Hey. There you go.
Anyway, pacemaker.
Pacemakers.
Yeah.
They're fun sometimes.
Well, I mean, especially like you're mentioning, you could use it on your rivals. You could use it. I mean, Oxfordvalley was using on himself. I could not do that in tournament. Like I don't want to think about something else.
Actually, I think the only place I could use it is
really
beneficially is in the tournament. Yeah, in a competitive setting. But usually, like if I'm playing, I'm trying to beat like my rival scores and they're taunting me. I will turn the pacemaker on because it'll just motivate me pretty hard. But I don't do that often anymore.
I mean, it comes down to like what's gonna like keep you locked in or like keep your MA. And pacemaker, whether you use it on your rivals, yourself, it's gonna help you like whatever helps you motivate yourself to like get better at this game because this game is very difficult.
This game is not easy. Sometimes I wonder why I came back after not playing for many years. We got some interesting picks. They went the fairly straightforward.
There's a lot of stamp. Beachside Bunny.
Beachside Bunny is just like how much of a bunny do you want to be hopping around? In the most repetitive chart in the game.
A lot of drills and quite a few step jumps in it and lots of jumps in general. Very iconic song across like different music games as well. So.
Right. Oh, the song is great.
But very stamina heavy. Some people consider this like stamina wise, it's more stamina than some of the 16s. Yeah, someone said 16 AM. Yeah.
Depends on how good you are at jumps, really.
Someone said the torque song. With the jumps.
It's a Mew Mew.
Yeah. Here's your first set of like kind of candle-ish box run.
DLim's definitely still holding on to his lead. Although he has broken his PSC.
I mean, we're not even halfway yet. So, Oh, the musicality.
You can't twerk on this chart. You're too busy jumping and doing bursts.
I mean, like, if you're not playing the chart, I could see it.
Oh yeah, no, this
More
is
drills. Part of it is gonna come down to like, okay, like, am I gonna lock in at the drills at the end or throughout the chart? And this is after you're gonna be tired from like the step jumps. Here, I personally like rest a little bit on this section because I know what's coming up next.
This song just goes on forever.
Yeah, it does. So it goes into step jumps, these freeze, very technical freeze arrow step jumps. And then it just goes into this long drill at the end. And this is where like I'll save my stamina for at the end. They both will combo it.
Great job, guys. dlim takes it.
Yep. Wow, he flagged it?
He flagged it in the tournament.
In tournament, Jesus. That is probably something he'll screenshot and like be very proud of that score.
Absolutely.
Zinker also full comboed it and like, was it almost a triple A, but almost a triple A and then a flag. Very nice scores for both of them.
Now we're going to Toy Boxer. Another absolute banger in the song.
So he's on. That's the. Ooh, Toy Boxer. Another very like. There's some drills in this too. Although this is at a faster BPM, but pretty straightforward. A little bit stamina heavy, and builds up to this nice like quarter note. Gives you 8 notes to like lock in on, and then the drills. And dlim with an early lead, probably locked in on the 16-note drills better. But still very early on, there's like technical aspects I think Zinker could get. And he's like catching up. So
Yep.
Yep.
It's really tight. The X score is really tight.
Gallops.
Both players executing this section marvelously. Streaming marvelous, really.
And here's the drill. Oh no, wait, triples into. Okay. And the step jumps. Team Burbank. See, this is the build up to the long drill.
Zinker's actually holding a lead right now. It was close, but it appears
he was like pulling away from like that middle section and got the candle. Both of them got the candle rush. That's like a difficult tech to execute. And looks like Zinker will take it. And we have the classic 5-7-3 combo. And triple A
from
it.
1-1. They split the set 1-1.
We've been seeing quite a few 1-1s in this pool.
That's good. That is always so fun. So fun. How many more matches do we have in this one?
I believe there's one left. Or not. No matches left. Look at this.
Wow,
You should show them the standing.
You should put this pool standing on. It is really interesting to see.
Clearly,
Oxfordvalley.
Clearly, we like didn't realize this he was on a here.
Oxfordvalley with 10, which is actually ridiculous.
Oh my
And
god.
this is the end, right?
Huh?
This is the final standing.
I believe so.
So he's moving on to pool 11.
Wait.
Is this what's going on? Five pools.
Yeah, it's about 11:30.
11:30. We have one more
So
pool
like
today.
each of these pools lasts an hour. I mean, we probably started the card draws around 10:40. So yeah,
We've gone
yeah,
ahead and
that
moved
is.
pool 12 to tomorrow morning.
Hey man, imagine if he wins pool 11, he has to play tomorrow.
Till tomorrow morning. Yeah, that's nuts. Anyway, we should probably sign off.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and sign off. We'll have pool 10 do their card draws. And,
Pool 11 do the card
Oh,
draw.
sorry, pool 11. Yeah.
So, I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna sleep really well tonight. I'm
Nope.
Julie.
All right,
Thanks
I'm
for
Alex.
having me.
Or I'm Squidward.
Okay.
Why'd you? Okay.